Hey Tribe, this is Luan, your DOT, and I want to make a quick video for you guys. Recently, Damris put up a blog about turf toe, and I know that I've dealt with other athletes in the past with turf toe. I kind of want to go over really quickly what that is and how, if you ever have that occur, how you could, the symptoms will what the symptoms will be like, and then what you can do to make sure that you can still wad, but yet really minimize that time that you're going to need to heal and what's going on with it. So I feel it always helps out when people understand what exactly turf toe is. So we're going to zoom down at my ugly feet here. Basically, turf toe happens, and it's something that, as a coach, they hate to hear. But basically, you've got all these ligaments and tendons that run on the bottom side, on this dorsal side of your foot, and it mainly occurs whenever you are dorsiflex and then there's impact coming down here, right? So imagine if my foot were planted like this and you had some sort of fast, hard impact here, right? That's going to be your general turf toe occurrence right there. So what's happening is the capsule, the small sesamoid bones that are floating around there, they just really get, they damage onto those ligaments and tendons. So what does that feel like? It's obviously going to be very painful. It's going to be on this first joint here, coming off of your first metatarsal and feeding off to this big toe here. So the pain's going to be right here. It's going to be very painful anytime you dorsiflex like this, right? So when do we do that? Anytime you're on your toes, anytime you walking lunge, anytime you run, box jump, double under, you're going to start to feel that flex, and the pain's going to be really, it's going to be right here in that joint. So if that occurs, the last thing you want to do is stretch it, okay? So how do we keep you to move? And even walking is going to irritate that. So how do we tape it in a way that it keeps it neutral, right? Keep it nice and stable. And so I want to show you guys that. So I've got some strips of tape laid out, and we're going to do what's called a buddy tape, okay? And you're literally just going to buddy tape the big toe here to the guy next to it, right? So we're going to start off with that, okay? So it acts as a splint for it, okay? From there, I want you to have and lay down. This is going to be an anchor, and I want you to lay down another anchor here. Now this anchor, I want it to come from the bottom and to come up top. Here's why. If you wrap around, what happens is when you step and put pressure on it, your foot's going to spread. So those bones in your feet are going to spread out. If you have it too tight, it won't allow it to spread. So if the tape is too tight around it, it can't spread, and then that'll lead to you cracking this fifth metatarsal, so we don't want that. So when you got a good anchor, make sure it's nice and tight. Step on it. Make sure that you can put your weight on it. Run, right? Move it, wiggle it, and it's not compressing these bones. So once those two anchors are in, you're going to start doing what's called stirrups. So these stirrups, again, we want to keep this turf toe from dorsiflexing, right? So I want to take a stirrup and put it here and then pull it neutral. Okay, so that's going to be one. Let's get another one about that same distance, right? Here, pull it nice and neutral. And I like to put a third one on the bottom. Doing the same thing right there, pulling it tight, nice and neutral. So now what that's going to do is, now it's hard for me to dorsiflex, right? So I'm trying to pull my foot back, and as you can see, I can't pull the foot back because the tape's not allowing it, because we don't want to irritate those ligaments that are already irritated. So now you got these stirrups in, I need to lock it down, or else they'll just fly off. Okay. So I'm going to lock it down with another buddy tape, right? Lock it down, and I've got to lock these down or else they'll come off as well. So once again, kind of make sure you come up from underneath, put some pressure on it, let it flatten out, come up, pull it tight, and there you have it. You've got a tape that is secure. It'll still allow me to walk, but it's minimizing on how how much I dorsiflex. So that way I can come in and use pain as a indicator of how much you can wad on it. If it's a run wad, let's row instead. You can still be on your heels on that. If it's a box jump double under wad, let's modify that. We can still have you squat, weight on the heels. So guys, I hope this makes sense for you, and we'll see you next time.